Hey guys, this is Michael Helene with Restart, and today we are going to be working on a Icy Cave Yupo paper watercolor painting. I just started doing this a couple days ago, but it's super fun. I apologize in advance for my insane daughter, but we were having fun doing this video, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Without further ado, here we go. And I'm going to wet my paper. You can kind of see where it's sparkly around the edges. And then what I did was I set a book here. That way I can choose to tilt as I need to or tilt as I need to. It gives me some stability. But we're gonna work on, let's see if I can get this centered a little bit better here. Okay. So we're gonna work on doing kind of an ice cave. So we're gonna work with some blues, some pinks. So the first thing we're gonna do is start with our blue watercolor, and I'm gonna be going back and forth between like an ink, the Inktense paint, which is by Derwent, and then I have some Kuretake watercolors as well. We're gonna use a lot of water. And we're gonna just get started with a little bit of a blue, and we're just going to kind of make like a cave shape here. We want to let it flow. You're using a good amount of water. And then we can kind of tilt and let it run. And this will be our lightest color, and we'll kind of build up. If you hear my daughter, she's up there screaming. She plays video games in the morning when I'm working because she's not in school yet. And it just cracks me up. So this is the ink on top of the watercolor. They do react slightly different. Lonnie up there playing Roblox or something. I'm videoing. You want to say hi? Loman's working on her schoolwork, huh? Are you working on your schoolwork?
Hola!
Hola! ¿Cómo estás?
Wow, what are you making?
I'm making a cave.
That looks just like the cave.
I know. It's pretty, huh? Now I gotta make a pink kind of color. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna try it this way. We're gonna do like some white back here. And the cool thing about this stuff is if you, hola, hold on, I gotta grab a paper towel. Jiggly. Okay, got some paper towels. All right, so I mixed a pink with using some red and some white and a little bit of purple. And we're just right on top of that little bit of white that I put over there. We're gonna kind of shape. Yeah, we're gonna just shape where you want it. This paper is really smooth, so it's cool because if there's an area that I don't want to be, one color, yeah, I want it to look like drippy a little bit. Okay, so once you get the color on here, you can actually go in with a slightly damp brush and pull any color off. So if I want some highlights or lighter areas, I can go in and just pull that up, see? All right, so we're gonna add a little yellow. Should we use our inky? Let's use Inktense. Are we recording? I don't even know. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna use the Inktense yellow. And we're just going to put a little yellow right through there. No, you can sit down and do your schoolwork, honey. Okay, so we're just gonna pull that through there. And maybe do a little here. Right, and then it becomes kind of a matter of putting in a bunch of different blues and maybe kind of a little yellow in through there, just a light, and kind of, it's okay if the colors sort of blend together a little bit because that's sort of the idea. What you doing? Yeah, but you can't be making a bunch of noise while I'm doing this, so you need to go do your schoolwork, okay? Please. If you feel like it's too strong, just add a little more water, let it kind of free flow. Okay, and again, if we want anything, the reason I like these brushes, these squirrel hair brushes, is because I can literally spread them out and create kind of these like random textures and use them to sort of softly pull up those colors. Or I'm sorry, that white, where I want to see the white. Or I could pull together and make like a bigger area, see? So we're making this kind of like you're looking in. So obviously we need to create some depth around the edges. And that may require us to tilt the paper just a little bit. So get a little more water. Let's go with a little darker blue. This one is the Inktense Bright Blue.
Wow. I'm done.
Yeah, you're so smart, that's why.
I'm gonna scratch myself. Does that scratch myself? Look.
What are you doing? Yeah, it does scratch, doesn't it?
I'm scratching.
Okay, so we just want to kind of create this sort of landing area, I guess. If you were to come into the cave and you were looking out into the ocean or the sky or the clouds or whatever is out there, we've got kind of our horizon line here. But then there's like a little mountain area there, so we can sort of dab some of this blue here. And we want it to look icy, you know? We just want to get some iciness going. Making it icy, Lomond, icy.
Wow.
I don't know if I want that strong. What? To what are you talking about, girl? I mean, really, the key to this, I think, is just kind of letting it do its thing. Just place it, let it ride. You can always go back and pull color if you need to.
It landed right on my foot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, it did.
Look.
I see that. Okay, don't make Loman noises. Because your Loman noises sometimes can be screechy.
I have to take this out for 1 minute.
Alright, we want this to kind of look like we've got these like stalactites and stalagmites. So this will smooth together, but if I have this kind of jig-jaggy section, I can always go back and make it a little more dramatic and pull some of that color off. Alright, let's do maybe just one shade darker. Let me see. So I also have a tray, like a mixing palette over here that I can kind of play with my colors if I need to. If I want to.
Wow. I'm good at doing this.
Yeah.
Wow, this is not that heavy. Wow.
Loman, be careful, honey, with that computer. Okay.
Wow.
A little darker.
He can continue to deny it, but the only way to solve it is to first admit what he has done.
What is this?
And if he will not reverse
My coconut water.
it's going to take forever.
Oh. Let's see how big it is to me. I'm bigger.
This is why it's so hard for me to do videos. I cannot do a video without my daughter sitting next to me making a bunch of noise. Well, I told you can make your own videos. You know that, right? Mommy told you I'd help you at any video you want to do. And I showed you how to do editing.
Thing is gone.
What video thing is gone? Like on your...
Yeah, my iPad.
It is?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Well, I can look and see. So you can see it starts to create these, like, as it dries, like darker, lighter areas. It's kind of fun. We can go back in and create a little more pink here in a minute. The other really neat thing is if you have, like, you know, an area you want to make look like a rock or make it look round, as it's drying, if you just pop, like, a couple drops in there, this can create some really interesting textures. So I don't know if I necessarily want to have that there, but, you know, again, it's wet enough that it'll do it. And on drier areas, it won't do that as much. And, of course, you can kind of see where I naturally did it.
President Biden's administration has actually caused a
Let's see.
humanitarian and national crisis at our border by opening them up at a time when Democrats are fighting to keep our schools, our businesses, and our churches closed. They're completely
Sorry, guys, I'm watching the news.
total disgrace. The bottom line
It's one of the news channels always. I like to know both sides, so don't judge me too harshly. I think everybody should do that.
Are you really doing the video?
Yeah, I'm doing a video. As long as it's still recording. I got 7 minutes. Yeah. See, it's just fast. Okay, so it shows like this kind of, inside of tunnel, and then we'll keep darkening it. We're gonna let it dry for a second. Once it's dry, then I'll go back in with another layer and add a little more. Okay, so now that it's dry a little bit, I just started kind of lifting, creating this horizon line here, which we're gonna add some more to. And then lifting out with a tiny bit of pink on my brush just to make it more icy. These little stalactite things through here.
That's cool.
Autumn.
Democrats
Now.
don't have any intention of working with Republicans this year.
Dusty the Dog and Coco the Cat. Written by Jada Patterson. Illustrated by Dan Kinster.
Sorry, we're doing schoolwork at the same time.
Dusty
You're
and
doing
Coco
work.
are
I'm
best
working,
friends.
and you're doing schoolwork.
On winter days, Dusty and
Okay,
Coco
so just using
like
our
to play in the
brush to
house.
lift. And keep it kind of jagged, and
Chase balls.
that way it gives us like an icy sort of look over there. And you could go over here. Let's
Sat by
see.
a warm fire.
You could put some right here.
On spring days, Dusty
And we
and
kind
Coco
of let
like
the
to run in
paint do
park.
its work for us, but we want to add just a few more little
Butterflies. Dusty and Coco
textured areas,
nap in the sun.
or pull some blue in there. We could pull some blue in there.
On summer days, Dusty and Coco like to romp at the lake.
We're also going to add some more dark here.
What is a romp?
They like to chase ducks
Romp, like run around, play, maybe romp.
under a tree.
Nap under tree?
Yeah, maybe.
On
All right, we're gonna put a little highlight
Dusty
through
and Coco
here.
like to jump in the leaves.
My next guest says he got one of those.
They like to chase squirrels.
No, it's gross.
Dusty and
You like
Coco
squirrels?
nap
Yeah.
on a rug.
So usually I keep this
Dusty
down.
and Coco are best friends.
Oh, careful! I told you.
The end.
But and it's stupid.
Hello, man. Don't say that.
That's what he called.
Yeah, that's
Coco
not
is
nice.
so good.
Hello, man.
Coco get along so well.
I got a little hair on my brush here, so let me pull that off.
Coco.
All right, so giving us like a little texture here. And bring up some of this. Moment, if you're not gonna do your work and pay attention, you go in the other room, okay?
Again, remember to click on the green
Okay,
arrow.
so we want this to like kind of look like a ledge here. We can pull some of this back.
So we made a plan to turn back.
Think back on the story. How do you think Dusty and Coco feel about each other?
Let's see, we've got our.
They
Let's see if we can get this to be a little cleaner. There we go.
are mad. They are scared.
Okay, so we got that to be a little
That shows
cleaner.
how Dusty and Coco feel about each other.
There. And then we're gonna start adding a little bit more, like a little ledge right here, kind of.
Click on the picture that shows how Dusty and Coco feel about each other. That's
Just a
right.
little ledge.
Dusty and Coco are
And I think because the purple or the pink and the blue kind of match up, it gives us a little purple tint. And we're gonna add more of that in. So let's start adding a little more
This
pink
is so happy.
Coco the cat.
into here. Oh, we gotta wet that down just a little more.
Illustrated by Dan Kinster. Click on the green arrow to go on.
So happy.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that hard line that it made. And that's the difference. The ink doesn't do that as much as the watercolor does.
To go on.
But we just want to sharpen up our lines a little bit.
Dusty
They may not stay like that, but you can kind of do it as you're going. So we want this little like sky over here. And then we also want to add some of that purple down through here,
play in the house.
right at that line, the horizon line. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of that color, let's see, with the blue.
Okay, so
Right through
balls
here.
around and poop.
Almond.
And Coco napped by a warm fire.
What's with 6-year-olds thinking poop is funny? I thought that was like a boy thing, but no, my 5-year-old and 6-year-old both think that poop is
On the
funny.
green arrow to go on.
Don't call me bro.
What?
I hate it when you say that. I dislike it. I know I don't like the word hate, but I don't like it when you say. I don't know. I just don't like it. Like you're not a frat guy. You're a little girl. And bro just sounds like bro. Hey bro. I don't like it.
Click on the green arrow to go on.
It sounds silly to me. All right, so we're gonna mix up just a little bit more of this kind of pink tone, and I'm actually gonna make it just slightly darker. And we're gonna put some little just
On summer days,
dots of it right here in the background, kind of to mimic like clouds that are kind of far away.
on summer days, Dusty and Coco like to romp at the lake.
They like to romp at the lake. They like play. They're like playing. Okay.
Ducks.
You can also go
I
up
like
to
to
here.
Poopy ducks.
Loman,
It's
you're so weird.
Click on the
You're
green
so
arrow.
weird.
You're funny, but you're weird. You're a weirdo.
God, I can't. Oh yeah, I have
To go on.
When they say 6 going on 16, they aren't kidding.
Coco napped.
Although,
I can't.
okay, so just placing that and let the water do its job. Just kind of place the color in. We can add a little more in there.
We got coconuts all the time.
See, the watercolor does this round thing. The ink stuff doesn't do that as much. But that's okay because we can go in and kind of
Saying.
pull that out a little bit. Huh?
They like to chase squirrels.
They like
As
to
I
poop
blend
in
it.
squirrels.
So weird. You can also add a little more water
Oh my God, my
and
mom's so mean. I'm gonna punch her.
On the green arrow.
are you cracking yourself up or what there?
Oh my God, my dog is so ugly.
You have major issues.
Oh my God, Coco's dog is poopy.
What? Let's see. I think I want this to come up a little higher.
On the green arrow.
Your face looks ugly.
Stop making me laugh. It's not funny.
You're trying to make me laugh.
Yeah. You crazy.
Oh my God, your face is ugly. Oh my God, I don't like you anymore.
What?
It's just what I do for role plays. I hate my mom. I'm leaving.
Who are you? And what did you do to my like adorable sweet child? Huh?
On the green arrow.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Weirdo.
Please, house.
All right, so I think we got a good amount of sky going there. Let's see. Let's let that dry a little bit, and then we'll pull up a little bit more, and I might pull some of that yellow into that. But now we've got this kind of blended sky. I still think I want a little more purple in here. I kind of thought that blue might get up in there.
This your ugly face.
But you can see, like, if you don't grab more pigment, it goes away pretty quickly.
Wow, I can't see anything.
What?
Wow, I can't see anything.
So you've got to add more water and more pigment, or it will not. It'll just lift off, is what I'm saying. Sorry, distracting over here.
It's stupid.
All right.
And gotta go. I need to go pee pee pee. I'm crazy tough. Pee pee.
You're making me mad.
Oh yeah, I'm so
No.
mad because I hate your.
If we wanted this to blow up, we could also tilt this. I don't want it to blow up. Oh, man.
I'll be chubby.
I'm not chubby at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a chubby face.
Do not.
Chubby face.
Do not. Never. I'm only chubby because you were born. I was hot before that. I was a sexy mama.
No, you weren't. God, you know why?
Why?
Because you're ugly.
It's not nice to call people ugly. Even if it is your mom and you're joking, it's not nice to call your mom ugly.
I'm stupid and I love to be rich.
What has gotten into you
I
today?
don't know. I'm just stupid and dumb.
No, you're not stupid and dumb. Don't say you're
Oh
stupid
my
and
god.
dumb. All right, we're gonna make this a little more solid dark here. Now that we've got our line going.
I love it inside.
Loman, you can't be yelling like that.
Yeah, you stupid better than me.
Stop. If you say the word stupid one more time, we're gonna have a major problem.
A major problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the video off and we're gonna have timeout. I told you it's not funny to say that. I know you're joking and laughing and getting silly with things, but
You're a vampire.
what?
You're a vampire.
All right, let's add a little dark.
My mom is a vampire. Run.
I don't think I'm a vampire though. I don't think. All right, so now we're gonna add a little, like a green turquoisey kind of blue around the edges. We could add some of that blue in there just to make it a little more blue, but I want to see some green coming out of there.
Click on the letter M for clue.
Okay, she's lost her mind, I think, guys. I don't know what got into her this morning. She's like wired.
Like a rock star.
What? Oh, God. Do any of your children act like this at times, or is it just my crazy child? Like, hey, I'm working. Okay, I'm going to be extremely obnoxious while you're doing that.
Okay, watch. Watch.
Watch what? What is that? A little dance you got going? I wish I could bottle you.
I'm gonna do a dance, okay?
Go ahead. Shoot. Is that what that's called? A dance? Is that what that's supposed to be? Hello, man. I swear I don't know what she ate. She doesn't have any sugar.
Wait, I just lighted them before. Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda.
Okay, all those people that close schools, now you know what we're dealing with when we try to work.
Baby Yoda. Baby.
And she's supposed to be at school, keep in mind. But as soon as I'm done with this part, she's going to be back in school.
Wow, a reindeer.
No, she's done really well, actually. We've had a really good experience with the homeschooling. We have an amazing teacher. Her name is Miss Rockwell, and she has taught Loman so much. And I've been very, very happy. And we moved, too, in the middle of it, so that was tough.
I'm a reindeer. I'm a reindeer.
You're something else is what you are.
I'm a reindeer. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Neither do I.
It's so slippery.
Neither do I.
Wait.
Careful, babe. Careful.
I am Baby Yoda.
Yeah, but you can't be hitting my artwork as I'm doing it, okay?
I'm Baby Yoda.
Alright, so just adding in that darker area. I still think I want this to be a little darker here, but I think I want more blue on here.
Look, that's my Baby Yoda. Yeah. Baby Yoda. Yoda. Baby Yoda.
She's lost it, guys. Loman, you know I'm working, right? I know you don't care, and you're being really annoying and obnoxious.
I broke my arm.
Well, let's go to the hospital then. You ready to go? Let's go to the hospital. Come on. My God, I'll lose my mind. When do these kids go back to school? No, it's like I said, it's been all right. I mean, it's been nice being able to spend time with them. I do school with my 5-year-old every day. She starts kindergarten next year. We've been homeschooling. We did morning school already. I just took a break to do this while she was doing some of her homework, which obviously is not being done at this moment. But she's got straight A's and she's doing really well, and we love her teacher. She was really struggling.
Actually, for me.
Okay, Loman, you'll get a Band-Aid and put it on whatever unhurt yourself you have. Because I know you didn't actually hurt yourself. No, you didn't.
I have to pee anyways.
That's ladylike. I got to go to the ladies' room. So I need to go to the loo.
It's a loo.
It's kind of like what English people say when they have to go to the bathroom. I don't know. It's like an old saying, I think. Maybe people still use it. I'm not sure. I used to go to London a lot and you'd see it, but it's been a while because I had kids and y'all ruined my life. Yes! You destroyed everything I held dear. I'm just kidding. You are who I hold dear.
Ow!
And as crazy and silly as you can be, I still love you. Can you get your hands out of my face? What are you doing?
Wait, I'm gonna show you my
Alright, so we're starting to get a good cave look.
Wait, can I show you my dance?
I gotta see her dance, guys. Hold on. Okay, so now we've got our colors on there. We can kind of maneuver if we need to. Tilt and move some of that wet paint at the bottom. Just to kind of smooth out the areas I want to smooth out. So I wanted that area a little smoother and this area, but up here, okay. We want this to be a little smoother. Girl, you crazy. Okay, so we're just gonna smooth that out and maybe grab just a little more pink to even that out. I'm okay if some blue gets in there. I just want it to be a little cleaner. There we go.
Nobody go in that bathroom.
Why?
It's nasty.
Did somebody poop in there? It's not nasty. I know it's clean. So. Okay. Okay, well maybe Grandma went to the bathroom. Oh, you can't hide anything, can you? Okay, so I'm liking this. Let's see what happens when it dries. We'll do a few more like details, lifting and things like that. When this dries, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. And then, yeah, I think we'll be pretty much good to go. I may add just a little more really right through here or detail out where this little ledge is going to be. But I'll show you the finished result here in just a minute.